I was always, you know, kind of taking in all of that stuff. But in terms of bands at that time, I was playing like guitar, bass and stuff and drums in like just different metal and punk bands and things like that.
Wow. Well, who did you go with? A group? Did you have or were you quite solo on your own?
I was quite solo, but I had different like groups of friends. Like, you know, I was like skateboarding, so I had some friends in that world, which kind of like introduced me to like American punk stuff. Like the first gig I ever went to was like, it was NoFX and like Me First and Gimme Gimmes and like Good Riddance, and it was all like that kind of stuff. But you know, but then it was like it was only shortly after that I met like Sam and Rory, who I then did Test Icicles with. But along with that, and I was saying, because I was walking outside, I saw the Tom Veck record like from his session, and so it was like Tom Veck, this kid Ferry girl, who's now a really like acclaimed like illustrator. He did all that major laser imagery. He drew all of that. But it was him, Tom Veck, Rory, Sam, a couple of others I'm sure I'm forgetting, but we all kind of met in this like period when I was like 17, 18. And it was the first time I'd met like-minded people that would in 1 second be listening to like, I don't know, Eminem or Lil Wayne, but was also still, you know, listening to DFA stuff or whatever. And that was like a really kind of important thing because they also played music. So that is what kind of like, I was used to making all of this stuff by myself, and then meeting those people was the first time where I could do it with other people, and we would, you know, on a weekly basis say like, let's make a rap record, and then the next week like, let's make like indie dance record, and then that somehow crystallized into Test Icicles and on.
Is there a track when you were making your music and you were confident enough to go and do the music and go there and just do what you're saying, is there a track that you remember that you made or you were part of making that made you go, yeah, this is it for me, I'm confident, I feel good about this, I want to go? Was there a turning point tune or a moment in your back catalogue?
Well, like with Test Icicles, like the first 4 songs we did, which we did on this like 8-track, which was the demo that got us signed, I remember that had circle, square, triangle on it, and that was kind of like a moment because we used to go to this I don't know if it's still on, but there was this like party that would happen Saturday nights at LSE called After School. and we would go there, and also of course like White Heat on a Tuesday night, and we always had this, you'd go see bands there. Like I remember going to see like the first like, I mean, who knows, like Phoenix and like Rapture and all that stuff. And I remember we were like, it'd be cool to have a song that could be played in those places. And then we made Circle, Square, Triangle. And then they played that demo at After School. And I remember that being a crazy moment.
Yeah, I bet.
You know.
These days pass. Whoa.
So good times. You're listening